Good morning. My name is Chris. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do a 60-minute Yin Yoga practice. If you've never done Yin before, it's a more passive style of yoga, not as much active movement, but sort of finding postures and relaxing into them. I'm going to start today in dangling, one of the standing postures for today. So letting your feet come about hip-width apart, slowly bending your knees and folding forward. You can have your hands supported on your legs on the blocks. And if you'd like, you can even have your hips supported against the wall, and that's what I'm going to do myself today. If you're using the wall, let your feet be a good bit away, about a foot or so you can actually lean against the wall. And allowing yourself to fold in. As we are here, as in every other posture for today, trying to let our bodies relax as much as we can. The head and neck to relax, the arms and shoulders to relax, the whole body relaxing where it will. Take one more full breath here. A deep breath in and out. Giving yourself time and support, slowly coming about halfway up, and pause here. Be mindful not to come up too quickly. Your blood pressure may spike and you may feel lightheaded. So giving yourself time to slowly rise. Just like any other practice, and especially in Yin, there's never a rush to move into or out of a posture. If you need a little extra time to breathe, to relax, to release, take it. When you're ready, we're going to find your squat. Letting your feet come hip width, maybe a little wider, and letting the hips begin to sink down. So you can take this in many different ways. You can have a bunch of support, a couple blocks underneath your hips. You can also let your back lean against the wall. Finding a space where you're able to just be, wherever that is. You can lean forward or sit up, wherever works for you, but wherever you choose to end up. And take one clearing breath there, a deep breath in, and sighing it out. When we come out of this posture, we're eventually going to make your way onto your mat. There's a couple different ways you can come out and find a counter for your squat. So if you want to come right onto your mat, you can. Or if you'd like, I'm stuck. If you want, you can draw your hands down and draw your hips up towards the ceiling. Finding a soft fold once more. Work out the knees and the hips. And then when you're ready, you're going to make your way down onto your mat. Coming into your table initially. You can find any action that might feel good for you. You can find some cat-cows, some hip sways or hip circles. When you're ready, we're going to find your child's pose, letting your knees come nice and wide, the hips back towards your heels. So it's going to take this for a brief moment before we move into the next posture. One more breath here. Breath in and out. When you're ready, rising up into your table. You're going to step your right foot forward into your dragon, getting into the fun stuff right away. So if you want, you could have your hands onto blocks. You can keep them on towards the ground. But wherever you are, allowing the hips to draw forward. And as we work into the dragon, into your dragon, I'm going to start talking about the principles of your yin practice. There's one that I have to worry about, and that's the time we're in each posture. The two that you need to worry about is stillness. The first one is stillness in your body, in your breath, stillness in your mind. The stillness in your breath is just a calm, steady breath, not your breath not moving at all, but a breath that doesn't feel strained. The stillness in your mind is an awareness of this present moment. The mind tends to wander in silence, so keeping it back here. We'll find stillness in the body within the second principle, your appropriate depth. The depth that you're able to move into to find a little bit of work in the body, but still finding that stillness within the body. Not fidgeting or shifting or adjusting, just being. And over time, it may be harder and harder to find that stillness in the body and breath and mind. If that's the case, you might need to find a new appropriate depth, and that's okay. Just making an adjustment either a little bit further out or a little bit deeper in, wherever that takes you. And then re-find your stillness. Re-find that space. So within your dragon, if you want to work a little higher, you can draw your hands up to your right knee, to your hips. So allowing the shoulders over your hips, if that's the space for you today. But for me, my appropriate depth is back down here on the blocks. One more breath here, deep breath in and out. When you're ready, we're going to slowly straighten into your front leg. Letting the hands walk back with you. Eventually going to fold over the right leg, the front leg. So if you need to scoot your foot a little more forward to do so, you can. Either staying upright or beginning to fold over the right leg. One more breath here. Breath in and out. We're going to move right into your swan or your pigeon. So if you prefer to take this on your back, you can do so. Letting the right knee come up. So for your yin here, you can bend back into your right knee and take the right foot across the body. You can have the foot more towards the groin, or the foot a little bit more forward. Making any adjustment you need, taking any support underneath your right hip that you need. And staying upright for a few breaths. You're welcome to stay right here, or if you like to fold forward for your sleeping swan, you can. Again, you can bring any amount of support under your arms, your chest, your forehead that you might like. But wherever you choose to be, finding your stillness there. Finding your breaths, slow and steady. And letting everything else go. breath here. A deep breath in and out. When you're ready, slowly rising back up. Letting the legs stay where they are for another few breaths. When you're ready, slowly gonna come out however you want to. You can rock over to the right hip, swing your left leg around. You can come back into your table or your downward facing dog, taking any counter movement that might feel good for you, or some stillness. Sometimes stillness feels the best. When you're ready, we're going to find your dragon on the other side. And the left foot step forward. And taking whatever support you might need here. Maybe your hands towards your blocks. It could be towards the ground. Letting your body set up, finding that appropriate depth on this side. Just like the other side, you're welcome to stay right here. If you want to work a little bit higher, you can bring your hands to your left knee. Maybe let the shoulders come right above the hips. And this is my appropriate depth down here on the blocks. I'm going to stay right here. more breath here, a deep breath in and out. When you're ready, straightening into your left leg, the front leg. Maybe scooting the left foot forward, staying here, folding over your extended leg. Taking your time, we're going to find your swan or your pigeon on this side. So if you are on your back on the other side, I encourage you to come onto your back on this side. You can bend back into your left knee, letting the foot walk over towards the right side of your mat. And the foot can be up so your shin is parallel with the top of your mat, or you can draw the heel towards your groin, whichever feels better for you. Taking a few breaths upright here. And if you need any support underneath your left hip, I encourage you to take it there. Staying here or coming into your sleeping swan, folding forward. Deep breaths in and out. One more full breath here. Deep breath in and out. When you're ready, letting your hands walk back up and taking a few more breaths right here. When you're ready, we're going to come out of this however is right for you. Maybe to your table, your downward facing dog. You can swing your right leg around in front of you. Whichever way works, and taking whatever you might need as a counter. When you're ready, we're going to find your way into your saddle, your hero's pose. So you can sit onto your heels, or onto a block between your heels, or onto the ground. If sitting back like this isn't accessible for your knees, you can always just come into a comfortable, easy seat, a cross-legged easy seat. It's going to be here for a few moments. While we're here, we're going to work into your neck. This is initially allowing the body and the hips, the knees, the ankles to settle. When you're ready, we're going to draw your chin in towards your chest. Maybe allowing your chest to lift just a little bit up towards your chin. And taking one clearing breath, deep breath in and out. Letting your head and neck relax where it is. One more breath here. Breath in and out. Gonna roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. If you like, you can let your left hand come out beside you. Again, we're trying to be gentle here, so no need to reach long through the left fingertips. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. We're going to come back through your chest with your chin. We're going to work towards the other side. And maybe your right hand comes out beside you. Taking a few breaths, allowing the body to completely relax. Taking one more full breath here, deep breath in and out. Releasing the right arm, allowing the chin to come back towards your chest. And slowly rolling up. Taking any movements that you might need, any neck circles, full or half, or some shoulder rolls. When you're ready, we're going to make your way into a seat. Letting your legs come out in front of you. Initially, just letting your knees bend. You can windshield wiper your knees side to side. And letting your legs come long in front of you. We're going to find your caterpillar, your forward fold, seated fold. Finding length through the spine, reaching long, folding over, and relaxing over. So if you want to have any amount of support between your legs and your forehead, you can, or your chest, you can. Wherever you do, letting the feet and your legs relax. And the rest of the body to relax. Full deep breaths here. Deep breath in and out. Taking one more breath here, deep breath in and out. When you're ready, slowly rising up. Letting your hands come behind you, fingers towards the back of your mat. Allowing your chest to lift up and open. We'll move right into another posture. This posture is a nice counter for that fold forward. So you can stay right here, maybe letting your hands walk towards the back of your mat. If it's okay for you, you can draw your hands a little closer towards each other, but being mindful of your elbow crease. If you feel pressure in the elbow, let the hands walk away from each other. And letting the chest lift up. If it's okay, you're able to relax your head and neck back, you can. But only as much as you're still able to breathe comfortably. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. When you're ready, slowly walking your hands back up. You're going to find one more seated fold, your butterfly, your bound angle. If you like to have your hips up on a bolster or block or anything, you can do that as well. Letting the soles of your feet come together. You can have your feet tight in or a little farther apart, whichever works for you. Finding length through your spine, allowing yourself to fold up and over the body, and allowing yourself to relax in. And once you're in that space, allowing your breath to find you, allowing your mind to stay present. Allowing with each breath out, there's a little bit more tension and strain to release. deep breath in and out. When you're ready, slowly rising up. You're going to make your way all the way onto your back. Let your knees come into your chest once you're there. Give yourself a big hug and a light rock side to side. You're going to find your lying twist. Letting your arms come out into a T. And your knees shift over towards the left side. Allowing yourself to release just a little bit here. Deep breaths in and out. One more breath here. Breath in and out. Letting yourself come back through center. Realign. Take as much time as you need. And we're moving right over towards the other side. Allowing yourself to relax, to release, to let go. One more breath here. Breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center. Realigning your body as needed. You're going to find your way into your Shavasana, your final relaxation. If you would like any blocks or bolsters around you, or maybe a bolster underneath your knees, you can take that, or a blanket over your body. But wherever you end up, allowing yourself to be as comfortable as you can. Maybe a slight tuck of the shoulder blades under your back. And once you are settled in, you can take one clearing breath. Deep breath in through your nose. And sighing it out. begin to deepen your inhalations and your exhalations, allowing with each breath life, energy, and movement to make its way back into your bodies, through your fingers and your toes, your arms and your legs, back and through your head and your neck. Taking your time, we're going to roll over towards your right side. Pausing here for one clearing breath. A full deep breath in and out. In time, making your way up into a comfortable seat. Any seat for you. Allowing your hands to draw to your heart center. Sealing the practice this morning with a single Om. A full deep breath in. Thank you so much for sharing your time, space, and energy with me this morning. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you.